My name is Dr. Carrie Yazid. I'm an author, motivational speaker, and a life strategist. Yes, hi, how are you doing today? And so, um, I am on here today, guys. I'm broadcasting to you from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That is where my office is located. I've actually been in the field of social services for 23 years. So I've been doing this for a very long time. And so, what I've had going on this week is a 7-day challenge to a positive attitude. So, in spite of all the stuff that's been going on, all the negativity that the world has seen in this last like all summer really, but especially what we experienced here in Baton Rouge this last week, I thought it would be great if we could do a 7-day challenge to having a positive attitude, just to kind of change the environment and the atmosphere that we're all having to live in and function in right now. So today we are on day 4 of the 7-day challenge, okay? And so on day 4, I want you guys to do something nice for a stranger. Not someone you know, but for a total stranger. So that could be that you see a homeless person on the street and you give them $1, or you go to McDonald's and you buy them a meal. And that could be that you see somebody with a flat tire and you stop and you offer them assistance. It could be that you even hold the door open for someone. But I want you guys to do something nice for a total stranger, because acts of gratitude and us being nice to other people, guess what? That goes a long, long way. And when you have a positive attitude and you do something nice for others, it can change their mood too. And so I think what we need to learn is that despite all that's going on, we still can be nice to each other, even with the little things, even with the small things of us helping a homeless person out, us opening the door for a complete stranger, us telling the cashier at McDonald's or Burger King, thank you. Just do something nice that you normally wouldn't do. I want all of you to do something nice today for a total stranger. Just do something nice. Do something nice. Now remember, we're on day 4. So on day 1, you guys had to sit down and make out a list of if you could do some things for yourself in 7 days. If you could see yourself in a different space in 7 days, what would you be doing? That was day 1, for you to make out a list of simple things. Simple things like, hey, me taking a vacation, me going to the spa, me getting a massage, me doing a pedicure, me doing a manicure, whatever. My thing was getting a snowball. But I wanted you on day 1 to think of nice things that you would do for yourself to change your attitude so you could have a positive attitude. Day 2, our thing was to focus, to stay positive, to set up healthy boundaries, and to block out negative people. That we didn't have to take those negative people in if we didn't want to. That when people were negative, we could say, hey, not today. I don't want to hear that. I'm going to put my earplugs in because all that information my coworkers are doing, all that gossiping, I don't want to be a part of that. That I'm unplugging from social media. Everything is negative, and all I'm going to allow myself to take in today is positivity. So that was day 2. Day 3, which was yesterday, was to smile. All I asked all of you to do was just to have a day where you smiled. Because a smile can change your attitude, and a smile can also change those around you as well. Today, day 4, is to do something nice for a complete stranger. That's all I ask. Just do something nice and see what happens. See how that makes you feel to do something nice for someone else. But I also want you to notice, how did it affect the other person? How did you change their mood when you did something totally unexpected as an act of being nice? It changed their attitude too. I promise you it will. So again, we're on 7 days to having a positive attitude. And hey, my thing is, if I can change one person, which is myself, maybe that change that I make with myself will help to change those around me, which means that I'm making a difference in the world. So what was my act of gratitude? Well, what I did was I had a group of former students who are now graduates that they are doing peer counseling at the Eden Park Library and also at the Martin Luther King Community Center, which is in the vicinity of where Alton Sterling was murdered. And so they are offering peer counseling, but they also asked for like snacks that they could actually give people too. And so I donated snacks to them, made their day. I also shared on social media where they would be doing the peer counseling and invited others if they needed to, that they could go out there and where they could make donations as well. Small act of gratitude, but it made a big difference to those individuals that are out there on the front line, and they really appreciated it. So sometimes it's not us doing something big, sometimes it might be doing something small. So me going to Sam's and buying this big old box of granola bars really made a difference. Really made a difference, okay? So again, don't know what you're gonna do to be nice to a total stranger today, but think of something that you could do that can make someone's day. Okay, so again, you mean the cops on the front line? No, actually, I mean everybody that's on the front line. So, and I'm not here to get into all the political aspects of what's going on, but when I say the front line, you also have responders on the first lines. So I have a friend that's a nurse that's out there serving as an EMS worker. I have students who are out there that are serving as peer counselors. So frontline is a lot of different people who are serving in different capacities, but it's how you look at it. So again, my scope here today is for us to have a positive attitude, for us to try and change the world that we live in by the way that we feel and the energy that we're putting out there today. So I'm not here to be negative. I'm not here to point the finger, because I actually have friends who are police officers too. So frontline might be your definition, just depends. I'm not here to debate. So I thank you guys for listening to my broadcast today. And hey, don't forget, I have a link in my bio that if you want to see just how resilient you are, if you want to see how you stand up in the face of adversity, you can click the link in my bio and you can take the resilience assessment that I have. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing, no needles are involved, and you get to see, are you strong? Do you bounce back quickly? Or do you sometimes find yourself falling into a depression, getting real stressed, or getting anxious? How do you stand up in the face of adversity? So you can go in my bio, click that link, and you can take the assessment totally free. Other thing is, if you're not following me on social media, make sure you go to my Facebook page, which is Dr. Carrie Yazid on Facebook, and you can see the article that I actually served in as one of the participants that is in Forbes magazine that talks about how trauma affects minorities. Great article that actually myself and some other experts in the area, we actually served as experts. So I invite you guys to take a look at that as well. Again, the link is you can find the article on my Facebook page. If you want to know more about me, I invite you to check out my website, which is CareyYazid.com. That's CareyYazEed. But again, remember, we're on a 7-day challenge to having a positive attitude. Today is day 4. Day 4, your challenge is to do something nice for a total stranger. For someone that you don't know, do something nice for them and see how it makes you feel and also how it makes them feel as well.